first ACC championship back in 1967. So we're kind of used to hosting large events, whether it's NCAA or U.S. figure skating or big major other sporting events, national championships. But when you take it to the international scale and the scale of the World Cup, which is the largest sporting event in the world, and this country just doesn't understand the impact and the size of World Cup. Just the security around it. You know, Brian mentioned, you know, we weren't supposed to talk about where they're staying, but everybody knows where they're staying. So, and I do want to, now that the cat's out of the bag, I do want to say that the two partners that really made this happen for Greensboro are UNCG and Christina York and the staff at Grandover Resort, because player recovery is very important. So having these places such as Grayland Estates or Grandover is very important. But this puts us on the international spectrum. In 2029, we'll be hosting the state of North Carolina is going to be hosting the World University Games, which is the Olympics of universities. So that'll be another spotlight on us. And I think that taking us beyond what we're experiencing this year with the World Cup, the Women's World Cup's coming in 2031, I believe. So we're looking forward to, if it's going to be in the United States, we look forward to another round of hosting teams during training camp.
You know, I thought President Quabane's comments about defining the difference between marketing and branding. Branding is how people feel, right? And then that led right into Coach Julian's comments about how they felt the warmth of the Triad and of Winston-Salem when they were here. And to me, you know, as Richard said, the international stage that we're on gives us the vehicle to inform people where High Point and Winston-Salem and Greensboro and the Triad and the Carolina Core are. So, you know, Secretary Lilly, to your point about Charlotte, the more Charlotte grows, the better for this region. But what we see, and Wake Forest has the largest academic presence in Charlotte of any ACC institution, with a medical school there and really robust business and school professional studies programs. We beat Clemson in downtown in Greensboro in Charlotte last Wednesday night. But all those people who have in-migrated into the state of North Carolina, most of them don't start their journey here. A lot of them are coming to Charlotte or Raleigh. You know, we've got these two super cities, and if you walk down Triad or whatever the street is in Raleigh and ask somebody, where is Winston-Salem? Or where is Greensboro? The odds are they don't know if it's 2 hours away or 10 hours away. So moments like this, or High Point University being in the NCAA tournament, as President Quabane talked about, you know, that gives context to where this region is. And where we are is just an hour and 15 minutes from all these places, right? And where we are is incredible quality of life and great places to raise a family and unbelievable recreation and big time sport opportunities. And so every time, you know, we're going to host the University of Miami Hurricanes in football on Friday night, September 18th, right? 5 million people will watch that game on ESPN. And they're going to know where Winston-Salem, North Carolina is, and where the Carolina Core is, and where the Triad is, because of that vehicle of sports to tell that story. And they're actually, ESPN, paying us to tell that story in that particular case to those 5 million people.
I'd like to add real quick, you know, Mark had mentioned the media that's coming just following Germany, which is an international powerhouse. So, you know, media from all over the world will cover Germany. Norway, just in the Norwegian press, we're talking about 20 to 30 media people housed in Greensboro the whole month of June. So we see this as a great opportunity for some incredible, very valuable marketing throughout the world with this media. We're paying very close attention to how we entertain the media so they take back the positive message throughout the world. So, and I'm sure Winston-Salem's doing the same thing. A lot of familiarity tours, not only about our region, but beyond our region, the entire state.